Picture this: you're standing in front of the mirror, adjusting your clothes, and a quiet, barely perceptible voice pops into your head. It doesn't scream. It whispers, "You're not good enough. You'll be found out. Today is not your day." You think it's just a bad mood. But I'm here to reveal the hidden truth: these aren't thoughts. They're the poison you inject into your mind every single day. Everything you thought you knew about confidence was a lie. We were told that confidence was a gift, a character trait, or the result of success. But the truth is much darker. Your habits are the serial killers of your self-esteem. They operate unnoticed while you sleep, while you drink coffee, while you communicate with the world. Your brain slowly but surely builds a prison in which you are both the prisoner and the warden. We will destroy this old belief right now. Confidence isn't born from victories. It dies from betrayals. Betrayals of oneself. Insight 1: Micro-betrayal. You set your alarm for 6 in the morning. Morning comes, you open your eyes, and hit snooze. Just 5 minutes, right? Mistake. In that second, your mind records, "My word can't be trusted. My intentions are worthless." You've just killed part of your power. When you don't keep your promises to yourself, your brain stops viewing you as a leader. How can you expect respect from others in a relationship if you're the first person to deceive you? Insight 2: The external validation frame. Imagine someone who constantly checks their notifications after every joke or remark. They seek approval from the other person. This is the habit of the beggar. You're giving away the right to evaluate your worth to someone else. You're literally handing over the remote control of your emotions to anyone you meet. Your mindset is wired to seek scarcity. If they don't laugh, I'm boring. If she doesn't respond right away, I'm useless. This is the path to complete self-sabotage. You're basing your attraction on someone else's yes. Insight 3: The mirror of guilt. You're constantly apologizing. For taking up space. For expressing an opinion. For existing. This habit weakens your communication. Every unnecessary "sorry" is a crack in your foundation. You're training your mind to believe that your needs are a burden to the world. It's time to look into the abyss. Do you feel this anxiety? It's not fear of the future. It's a protest against your potential, which you've buried alive under a pile of these habits. Your psychology isn't a set of random reactions. It's architecture. And right now, your building is tottering because you built it from someone else's expectations. But there's good news. The walls of this prison are made of paper. And to escape, you don't need years of therapy. You need rage. Rage against your own weakness. Rage against the habit of agreeing when you want to say no. Rage against being a backdrop in your own life. Start small. Keep one promise. 1. Not for success, not for money. But so that your brain can remember the taste of its own word. Stop seeking other people's opinions. See through them. Your confidence shouldn't depend on the weather in other people's heads. You are the center of your system, and everything else revolves around you. You will notice how your relationship dynamics change. People sense the scent of power as keenly as they sense fear. When you stop needing approval, you become a magnet. True attraction is a side effect of inner integrity. When you have nothing to prove, everything belongs to you. This video is your wake-up call. You can no longer pretend you're not noticing how you're destroying yourself. Now you know the truth. You stand on the threshold of transformation. Shed your old skin. These habits no longer serve you. They're old cargo at the bottom of your ship. Cast them into the sea. Your new life doesn't begin on Monday. It begins the second you decide you'll never again betray your will for momentary comfort. You are the architect of your mind. You are the master of your destiny. And no one, do you hear me, no one has the right to make you feel small. Except you. Remember, the world doesn't give you what you want. The world gives you what you reflect. Reflect strength, and you will gain power. Stop being a front-row spectator to your own downfall. Rise and take control. Your path to greatness lies through discipline in the little things. Small victories today are the ironclad confidence of tomorrow. Do you hear that voice now? It's no longer a whisper. It's your instinct, demanding to reclaim your throne. Confidence isn't the absence of fear, it's the knowledge that you'll never leave yourself in the lurch. Go and take what's rightfully yours. Your mind is your most powerful weapon. Learn to use it, or it will be used against you. This is the end of an old chapter. Burn it and start writing on a clean slate. Your strength was always within. You just got used to hiding it. Enough. You are not your mistakes. You are your ability to get up and fight again. Your brain is a biological computer that runs on algorithms. If you've been feeding it failure scenarios for years, don't be surprised if it fails when you try to take a step toward success. You've programmed yourself for mediocrity through a daily routine of doubt. Insight 4, Toxic Nostalgia. You often look back, comparing your current self to who you were in moments of triumph. This habit destroys your confidence in the present. You create an internal conflict where your current self always loses to a ghost from the past. Understand, you can't move forward if your eyes are constantly glued to the rearview mirror. Your thinking must be focused on the present moment. You are not what you did yesterday. You are what you decide to do in the next second. Insight 5, Information Noise. Your habit of endlessly consuming other people's content is a form of self-sabotage. You look at other people's relationships, other people's victories, and other people's lives, thereby subconsciously confirming to your mind that your life isn't interesting enough. Every video you watch instead of taking action is a brick in the wall of your powerlessness. You become an expert in other people's lives while remaining an amateur in your own. It's time to stop being a consumer and become the creator of your reality. Your psychology demands purity. Cleanse your space of people who reinforce old, weak habits. If your environment doesn't make you grow, it makes you rot. There is no middle ground. Remember all those times in communication when you remained silent when you wanted to shout. When you agreed to less when you deserved more. Each such agreement is a micro-infarction of your will. But now you see the threads. You see how these small, seemingly harmless habits have woven themselves into a thick rope that holds you anchored. It's time to take a knife and cut it. With one decisive move. Your new personal architecture is built on the foundation of honesty. Be honest with yourself about your weaknesses, and they will lose their power over you. Be honest with your desires, and the whole world will begin to bend to your will. True strength begins not with conquering the world, but with the final and irrevocable surrender of your ego to your spirit.